Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And he drops it down the third baseline. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Outside low, ball 1. And a ground ball to first, and he grabs it foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ground ball left side. Dive, and he's got it. Goes to second. Safe there.
He's good.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Duran, the lead runner, out at second. Grissom at first with no outs. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. A little bit high. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. On the front, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And here is Devers, second in the American League in home runs. Fought off foul. The pitch. Jake swing went around, and the count is 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, Lucas Giolito, singing he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Left-hand hitter waits. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number one on a tough play. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's leading the National League in runs scored, and it's kind of a weird individual stat, but I tell you what, somebody's got to plate those runs, and it seems like he's right in the middle of all of those big innings that they've been having this season. We'll see if he can be a catalyst in this one.
Mookie Betts in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's the strike. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. The shortstop takes the ball. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. One gone, runner at first. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Out towards left center. Yoshida on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting for the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. And forget it. He circles the bases. His 11th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And they'll do it again. Got him. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Triston Casas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yamamoto back to work. Righty to the plate. That one missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
In the air, left side. Pages on the move. Pulls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Enmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And the 0-1. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And in scoring position with two away. Here's Reese McGuire. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Man at second. On a line, base hit. O'Neill flies around third. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Trevor Story. That clips the corner. The Red Sox trailing by a run here at the top of the second. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. The wind of the pitch. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
kicks and fires. Popped up. Story drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Durant in position. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Two outs, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Ripped to short. That ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. New inning getting started, and here is Jarren Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And that's a strike. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets under and pops it up. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Grissom takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And another ball. The Red Sox down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And misses inside. And he deals.
That's ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it and makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
0-1.
To right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 51st home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Betts takes low. Giolito maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Breaking ball inside. And now 3-0. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. Two outs. And that's outside. Ball 2. Well struck, right field. That one's deep. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. First offering and it just misses. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. Giolito maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Chris Taylor now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 out, space is empty. Now 1 out to right, and it stays fair.
Now batting, catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next,
and here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it goes just foul. The Dodgers leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Chop to first. Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next is the Red Sox. The designated hitter.
And now the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back.
So up next, Andy Pages. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That's a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Rojas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground at first. It's through for a hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch for the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. his 52nd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lucas Giolito will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cutter Crawford.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
One out, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. There's a strike. You'll one. There's a swing and a drop. Yoshida going back. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one ripped. Get out of town. He hammers one out to right. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And next for L.A., Jason Hayward. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Taylor in the box again, takes a strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Yamamoto back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Rojas under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 3,
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes.
Inside ball.
Up and in. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Struck him out looking. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. That's through there for a strike. McGuire off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Will Smith. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And that one missing low. Movement in the bullpen. Isaiah Campbell up and loosening in the pen. One down, base is empty. Rips that one to right. Corrals it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andy.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Duran makes the catch, inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And a pitch. There's a strike. Grissom in his second season, 23 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball,
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That takes low for ball 1. The
One
Red
ball,
Sox
2
with a
strikes.
lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Rafael Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Popped up left side. Hernandez has it sized up. And that is that.
Leading up.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And the righty deals. Outside corner, there's a strike.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. His 53rd homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 11-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Isaiah Campbell gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's Mookie Betts. That clips the corner.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that's a little bit high. Turns and fires to Betts. In the air, left field. Yoshida brings it in, and there's one down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jason Hayward. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Duran pulls it down, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Man at first. Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 3. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 63 getting loose out there. 1 run across to the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Up
Ball.
and in at 1-1.
1-1.
Into left center for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next,
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now, Will Smith. First pitch misses.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
An automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. Center field. Duran gets under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Red Sox 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas. Yamamoto back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And 1 gone.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill will hit next. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the catcher to hit, Reese McGuire. And a foul ball. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, that ends the frame. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Andy Pages. The right-hander back to work. And that clips the inside corner. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The punch out there, and there's 1 away.
The batter,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
Out there to center. Duran makes the grab. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And that one's a little bit low. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Strike 1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone. Inning over. 1 left for L.A., but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. We go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Yamamoto still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. And Story is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox.
Inside, ball 1.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit.
And here comes the Dodgers, man. Now pitching change coming. Daniel Hudson takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, man aboard. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's going to be Chris Taylor. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Freeman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The run scores from third, and it's 13-1. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's 14-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart.
The new pitcher in the game, number 63. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now here is Enrique Hernandez. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
And that's outside. Two down. Wouldn't chase that time. The kick, the 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pages in the box now. No balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Bernardino warming up as well. Kicks and fires. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And he deals. Hit hard. That gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. And that's through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. The other way, and there's a hit. Around third, fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help.
We go to the 9th. Rafael Devers up to hit. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Hudson goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
1-0.
There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 14-2. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Triston Casas. That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swinging a foul straight back. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard, Enmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Fought off foul. Up the middle and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk.
Casas on third. Valdez on at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Whips it to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
The catcher, number 3, Reese McGuire.
He's 2 outs away. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox.
This crowd doesn't sound as confident as they were a few minutes ago, Boog. Went from feeling pretty good to hoping they can just escape with a win.
That immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out and a runner at second. Just missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pages under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Now back. The pitcher, Trevor Story.
So they're down to their final out. Trevor Story, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey!
Hudson is just one strike away. And that just misses. Man on second, 2 down. And now 2-2. Right through their counter. Ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
14-3, the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.